Salutations, respected viewers. This is George from Ireland in Ireland. You might recognise what's behind me. That is the Pro-Cathedral in Dublin, St Mary's Cathedral. Well, there you can see the Blessed Virgin herself up there. Anyway, what is a Pro-Cathedral? Well, in a sense, it's the temporary cathedral, because the original cathedral in Dublin is Christ Church, or more formally, the Cathedral of the Most Holy and Undivided Trinity. But in the 1530s, when the Church of Ireland was established, the Church of Ireland claimed that one, and the Catholic community, despite being the majority, we lost control of the historic religious sites, and that was that. And so the Archbishop of Dublin, carried on. The Anglican Archbishop traced themselves back to the original Catholic ones. And you can see lists in there of the Archbishops of Dublin and the Catholic ones after the 1530s, but there were several hiatuses as nobody's appointed for quite a few years at a time. Now, the Archbishops of Dublin have not always been Irish, because the Catholic Church is an international organisation. There can be occasionally been Italian, Spanish, English, and so on, just like Irish clergy served all over the world. This was built in 1825, a neoclassical style, of course. A bit like what Palladio would build, that 16th century Italian architect. And inside, it's just as modest as outside. Quite plain, understated, and small. There's only one cathedral in the world I've seen that's smaller, and that's Christ Church, Oxford. So you can see the unnecessarily large doors. So there are a few images of saints and a few memorials, a few tombs to archbishops and various other high-ranking clergy. But I suppose it was deliberately low-key, partly because the hope was that one day the Roman Catholic Church would claim back Christ Church and St Patrick's. But then after independence, people stopped banging on about that. 1937, the Constitution said that, that there's a special position for the Catholic Church because it is the religious denomination of the great majority of the state's citizens. But no move was taken to wrest those other sites from the Church of Ireland. One thing is the Anglican community dwindled so low to something like 2% of the population. They might not have been able to keep a lot of these things going. Obviously, there are a few other Protestants, but there's been a bit of a boon to the Protestant community in the last 20 years or so. Immigration from various African countries where there are significant Protestant groups, and that's boosted the Protestant population here. But anyway, so various state funerals have taken place here of who I'm trying to think. Dr. Hillary, our guy was our president. When I was born, actually, right up until 1990, and. That's that. So go inside sometime. It's not the most fabulous cathedral you'll see, certainly, and it's off the main street here. It's on Marlborough Street. I think the Catholic Church has stopped banging on saying that we're going to get back Christ Church and St Patrick's.